Here we are looking at some homework from section 7.2, and we're going to start with question 74, which is the ninth root of a to the third. There's a couple different ways to do that one. The first one is to rewrite it as a rational exponent, a to the 3/9 power, and then we can simplify that, a to the 1/3 power, and then rewrite it as the third root of a to the first. Do I have to write the first power? No, but if you want to, you certainly can. Another way to look at that is if we're dealing just with the exponents, no coefficient in this one, I'm going to just divide all the root and the exponents by 3, giving me the third root of a to the first. A little bit quicker, but it only works in certain cases where your roots and exponents are all the same, divisible by the same thing. Let's do 78 next. It says the eighth root of 4y squared. Notice that this is a coefficient. That's not an exponent, so we don't divide everything by 2. But can I rewrite this as the eighth root of 2 squared y squared? Now I have an exponent, 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 all even. I'm going to divide everything by 2, so I have the fourth root of 2y. Let's take a look at number 80. It says the ninth root of y to the sixth z cubed. Notice all the root and exponents are all divisible by the same thing. I'm going to divide everything by 3, giving me the third root of 6 divided by 3 is 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Thank you. Do I have to write the 1? No. Can I write it? Yes. Number 82 says if I have the 10th root of a to the 5th, b to the 5th. Again, all the exponents and root numbers are all divisible by the same thing, so I'm going to divide everything by 5, giving me the square root. Do I need to put a 2 in there when it's a square root? No. So then I'm just going to put a, b. Both of them are to the first power. If I want to write the ones, I can. If I don't have to. 84. The eighth root of y plus 1 to the fourth power. It doesn't matter that this is a binomial because all we're dealing with are the exponents. So I'm going to divide both of them by 4, giving me the square root of y plus 1 to the first power, but to the first power doesn't change anything. So now let's jump to 88. And I get the fourth root of a divided by the fifth root of a. Now this is a little bit different than the last problem, so I'm going to rewrite it as a rational exponent, a to the 1/4 power, divided by a to the 1/5 power. When we divide, we subtract exponents, so I'm going to have a to the 1/4 minus 1/5 powers. When I subtract, I need to have a common denominator, so I'm going to multiply top and bottom of this first one by 5. Top and bottom of this second one, I'm multiplying by 4, so I'm going to have a to the 5/20, multiply top times top, bottom times bottom, minus 4/20. And when I subtract, I get a 5 minus 4 is 1/20. Now, because the instructions say to write it in radical form, I'm going to rewrite it as the 20th root of a to the first. The next one I'm going to do is number 92. 92 says the fifth root of b squared over the 10th root of b cubed. Again, we're going to want to go with the rational exponent, so I'm going to rewrite it as 2/5 power on the top and 3/10 power on the bottom. When I divide, I subtract exponents, so I'm going to rewrite it as 2/5 minus 3/10 power. And we need a common denominator, so I'm going to multiply the top and bottom of the first fraction by 2, which will give me 4/10 minus the 3/10. Simplifying, I get b to the 1/10. And since the instructions say go to radical form, I'm going to rewrite it as bottom number is the root number, top number is the power number, so b to the first power, 10th rooted. Let's now move to question 96. It says the 4th root of 5 and the cube root of x, and we're multiplying these. So I'm going to rewrite it as 5 to the 1/4 power times x to the 1/3 power. And if I want to put them under the same radical, they have to have the same denominator. If I have a 4 in the denominator and a 3 in the denominator, if I multiply to get a common denominator, multiplying top and bottom by 3, multiplying the top and bottom by 4. So now I have 5 to the 3/12 power and x to the 4/12 power. We know the bottom number is our root number, so I'm taking the 12th root of 5 cubed and x to the 4th. And before I get done with this one, I want to simplify this 5 to the 3rd power. So I'm going to look at my card, and I'm going to get 5 cubed is 125 x to the 4th. And that's simplest form. Thanks and good luck.